What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And, SD is a top topic I'm always asked about. So we're going to make today's profile the reason SD did his own thing. The reason SD knew that this Glogang shit wasn't really what it was about. Now, this is no knock to Chief Keef, because I believe Chief Keef is the mecca when it comes to self-promotion. This guy clearly know what he's doing. He blew himself up from scratch. No record label helped make Chief Keef. You feel me? Chief Keef did this shit on his own, if you ask me. But I believe SD seen what a lot of people didn't see. And no disrespect to Chief Keef, but I always say the guy is a bad businessman when it comes to music. And, like being a record label CEO, being the top guy at Glogang, I think he put those artists in a lot of bad positions. He had them beefing with people who clearly could help them. I think as a label owner, you have to make sure your artist is put in a position. And I think beefing and dissing is not really a good look. It probably helps the artists out, but when you're trying to make them a global name and a big brand, I think that kind of helps. That kind of help the beef and help make them name get the blowing. But I think it hurts them to making the money. So I think a lot of you guys get views and followers confused with money. It's plenty of rappers that's famous as hell, but don't get shows, don't sell out shows or none of that shit. And I just think SD realized that a lot of Glogang was living off of the gimmick. Besides Chief Keef, the rest of them, I don't really see those guys making money off of their music 10, 20 years from now. And I always say that. And I think SD is clearly known for his music. SD not the guy when you think say, oh yeah, he was hyped up. I remember he did this. I remember he robbed dude. I remember he ran up on dude. He's strictly known for dropping some decent mixtapes and dropping good music and good visuals. And I think he might be probably the best lyricist out of all those guys next to Blood Money, if you ask me. But I think he clearly seen that, man. And there's no disrespect to Tato, Ball Out, Fredo Santana, who is like a CEO of his own company. He's checking a big ass bag and monetizing off of his popularity. But I just don't see these guys having music that they're going to be making money off 10 years. Residual checks is one of the most important things of this music business. Getting money every time your music played and songs getting put in soundtracks and all kind of shit. I don't really see Ball Out making no money from this music shit. And there's no disrespect. A lot of you guys might say, man, these street niggas. But remember, the music business is entertainment, and the entertainment business is the business of making money. So I just think a lot of people get that confused. But if you ask me, I think SD kind of knew that shit, man. Look for SD to take this music shit real hard this year, man. I think 2017 SD gonna break out. I think he's one of those cringe artists. He right on the cusp of blowing up, but he ain't really that much underground because he got a huge following. You get what I'm saying? Look for him to blow up. And no disrespect to the homie, man. People didn't ask Chief Keef all kind of shit about SD. It seemed like he didn't want to speak on it. I don't think it's really no inside beef. Trust me, the bloggers would have knew what was going on. I just clearly think SD didn't want to be no yes man. He didn't want to follow up behind the nigga who clearly not putting them on, because Chief Keef is not investing in his artists. He's not putting his artists on the best platforms. He's not doing this. So that's just my opinion. I'll let them know what y'all think, man. So subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment.